Hi, today I'm back with another video of, random thoughts. And I try to get this mic working so you guys wouldn't have to deal with like the background noise. But somehow I can make it work for like the covers I record on the computer. But I don't know how to make it work for like video recording. So we're just gonna work with these. Well, I'm good, guys. I don't know. How are you guys doing? How's everybody doing? How was your day? Today is Saturday. My day was good. Um, and I just think it would be good for me to just, talk every day. It's just 10 minutes, so it's really not that much. And today I really wanted to get into what I talk about a little bit just today. In just today's video, that was detachment. Yeah, detachment. So usually when you say you're detached, people think that you don't have any feelings, that you just don't you don't cry, you don't feel happy, you don't feel sad. And I feel like that's not detachment at all. I feel like people just always get the wrong ideas. And detachment, well, I wrote like some notes, but I want to like talk about how I see it mentally. I feel like detachment is just the art, you know, of, like letting things be, letting things flow. And I think that's like beautiful. Like, I feel like most of the time, most of the time, us as humans, yeah, sorry, we always want to control everything. We always want to like be in control of every single thing that happens inside and outside of, our bubble, our life. And detachment, I see it as like just the art of letting things be, letting things go, letting things flow freely through your life, through your mind, through your body. You know, we're humans. I don't think that we will ever stop feeling anything because that's just so stupid. Like, just think about it. Us, like, not having any feelings, not having any emotions. I think that's impossible. But detachment, like, when detachment comes in, it's like you're feeling something, but you know how to control your feelings and be at peace with yourself and with the world around you. So, I want to talk about why detachment is important because I feel like we all should, learn about it and then practice detachment in our everyday life. Um, I think that detachment helps you become wiser if that's like what you want to achieve in life, become wiser, then I feel like detachment is like the key for that. But anyways, going back to, what it is. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I feel like it's just the art of letting go, letting things be. I feel like I repeat myself a lot. I'll try not to because I want to, be more professional talking and stuff. But I think it is necessary for us to be like emotionally detached, whether that is emotionally detached to people, to things, to outcomes, to, to whatever. I think being emotionally detached is when you know that, you have your things, you live the thing that you want to live, you have whatever it is that you have, but you know that you're not emotionally attached to it in a sense that you cannot live with that thing or that person. You know that, this is in my life and I'm going to let it be as it is in my life. I'm not going to control it. I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to change it, switch it up in the way that I want to be. I'm just letting it be how it is in my life. So let's talk about it. Let's give an example. So, okay, yesterday I showed you guys my little plant. She is so cute. So, when you get a plant, you always want to like, water her and stuff, like put her to get some sunlight, some sunlight. I don't know why I can't talk today. But you want her to just get some sun, get some water, but you're not constantly like checking on her. You know what I mean? You're not constantly like, "Oh my god, like oh my god, how are you doing? Like you know, like every second, like I want to see how she's doing. Like I want to know if she needs water right now. No, you like, you know that she's there, but you're not constantly like every second just looking at her, asking her how she is. You know what I mean? Also, by the way, it's really, really healthy and good to talk to your plants. So I recommend you guys doing it. Don't just think I'm crazy. I think it's really, really healthy to talk to your plants, to talk to everything material that you have, material, living thing, pets, whatever. I think it's really, really helpful to talk to things. So I talk to my plant a lot. But I mean, I know she's there. I usually have her by the window, cause you know this. I think she's tiger or something. I don't know, but she really needs a lot of sunlight, and so I usually leave her out, not outside, but like by the windows, because like you know I get a lot of sun on there or whatever. But you know it's like I know she's there, but I'm not like controlling her. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like, oh my god, like every second checking if she's growing, if her babies are growing. She does have like babies growing right there. I'm not checking like every single second to know if she's okay. You know, I know that she's there. I know she's fine. And sometimes I might forget, but then I still know that she's there. You know, like I might forget, like like oh I forgot I need to water her, but like I still know that she's there. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's how detachment works. You know that thing that you have, that person that you have is there, but you're not constantly trying to control them. You're not constantly trying to get something out of them. You're not constantly trying to like make like word things with them to work with you. You know what I mean? Like change things with them to work with you. And I just think that it's beautiful to be detached, emotionally detached to things and to people, because, well, me, for example, I am a Cancer woman. So I feel like us Cancer women are ruled by the moon and, you know, by water. So we're really, really emotional. But when you work with like how to be detached to things, you feel relief. And I feel like that again goes with the wisdom. You know what I mean? I wrote it right here, so I'm just gonna read to you guys what I wrote. Okay, so wisdom slash detachment, whatever. So we tend to see things with like fear. We tend to see things with fear, with like emotions. You know, we always tend to put our emotions first. But I think with like detaching, we see things more as what they are rather than what we would want them to be. And that's perfect, because I mean, you know, everybody lives their own life. Everybody lives their own perspective of everything. Everybody lives their own future, present, past. Everybody lives their own whatever. You know what I mean? So I think that with us detaching, we're letting people and things be, and we're letting ourselves be as well. Cause just like, bro, I feel like we worry so much about so many things that we forget about who we are. And by detaching, you allow things to be in your life, but you don't lose yourself to those things. And I feel like it is harder when it comes to people, because I feel like us humans, we always want to have something to like, you know, believe in. We always want to have somebody to like go to. We always want to like, you know, have someone here, have someone there. But sometimes it's good to know you have someone, but it's also good to know that, you know, they have their own life. They have their own things they stress about. They have their own like worries. They have their own practices that they do every day. They have their own things. You know, they just do them, and you do you. So by detaching, you know that you have your person in your life, that person in your life, your person, whatever. But you also know that, you know, they are doing them. Like they are doing them. And if at some point they decide to leave, you won't take it as personal. You would just take it as, you know, experience. Maybe it was an experience for you or them, or maybe it was just, you know, it was somebody that was meant to cross your life. But you're not like, oh my god, I am so hurt, I am so this, I hate them. No, you don't hate them. Just let it be. Again, detaching is just the art of letting be. So I think I'm talking a lot right now, but I just wanted to, yeah, guys, talk about detachment. I wrote some other things in here. Relief, it helps mentally. And then when it comes to manifestation, I think detaching is like 100% like works. Because, you know, when you want something, when you want something, you usually want to like control it, and you want to like see the outcome right away. But when you detach and you know how to work with detachment, you know that you have everything already. There's no reason for you to worry, for you to overthink, for you to like think about it. Like, you know what I mean? For you to like constantly ask. You just know that your thing's right there. You know, you know that you have that right there. You know that you have the money coming up, your person coming up, the job coming up. You don't have any reason at all to overthink it or to think that it's not meant for you, because you know what you know, and then you know what you believe, you know what you deserve. So by detaching, you're allowing that thing to be in your life but not to control you. So I think this is really good, and I think this is some good practice that we as people, and you guys as my listeners, we should all put into practice, because it's really, really helpful. And yeah, that's all I have. So I hope this video, I feel like I kind of rushed because I don't really want to like make a long video about just me yapping. But yeah, this is what I wanted to make the video about: detachment, how it's really, really helpful in our life, and then just explain a little bit about it. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Hopefully I can come up with what I want to talk about next. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and if you stay all the way to the end, thank you so much.